Beautiful day, I thought, as well. Now, though, we have things really changing. We have the line of strong thunderstorms moving in, and it's moving in right now, pretty much imminently into New Orleans. If you're north of the lake, you might already have seen the line pass through if you're in Hammond or other spots. But if you're in Covington and right now close to Lacombe, that's where some of the most active is. About to end, actually, in Covington and about to get to near Slidell. Here we are, the rain arriving in Kenner, Metairie, and New Orleans right now. So you're probably feeling it pick up, and we are expecting this line to move pretty fast, probably by about 7. A lot of this could be mostly finished. Now, on the North Shore, I want you to see the yellow box here that's encasing parts of St. Tammany and into coastal Mississippi, as well as far north as Poplarville and Bogalusa. This is a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is for potential high wind gusts of 60+ miles per hour. There could be some embedded hail, though we're not seeing a lot of hail indications, and you can see just how heavy that rain is. The hot pinks, that's near 6" per hour kind of rain coming down. Also, there's some lightning. Also, can't rule out necessarily another rotation popping up along this line of storms as it moves to the east. There are no active tornado warnings at this point, but just something to think about as it moves in to possibly your area if you haven't already seen it arrive. So, yep, right at New Orleans, extending back to Kenner, and look right outside of Kenner now over toward Laplace. It's already weakening and getting much improved weather. Farther south toward Raceland, Des Allemands, you're getting some rain, but it's not quite as active as some of our heaviest cells on the North Shore and now into Mississippi. Here is our timeline, and you can see really close to, interesting to see the New Orleans 6:20 and it's 6:17 right now. So yes, right now moving in within the next couple of minutes if you haven't seen it yet. And just notice the red, by the way, is a tornado watch, which still officially continues until 7. The National Weather Service likely to extend it past 7 for especially eastern spots into Mississippi. And then look at this complex of all these yellow boxes extending up along this line. Those are severe thunderstorm warning. So certainly a potent line moving across our area. But thankfully, as we were kind of thinking, some of the most active weather, the strongest kind of cells right now are staying to the north. But you saw that severe thunderstorm warning still including the North Shore. 7 p.m. the rain might already have cleared some parts, at least, of New Orleans. This is 8 p.m. We will have seen the rain, perhaps for some of us, especially if you were kind of off to the west and around Hammond and Homa, long gone by then. And then by 10 p.m. we're looking for a much quieter setup. We have the rain, of course, moving in as we speak. We also have had the high wind. And even though it was pleasant enough earlier today when I was outside, maybe you were too, whatever you were doing, there were some high wind gusts, the highest about 67 miles per hour recorded at the lakefront, and then also around 60-mile-per-hour gusts at Loyola and at Belle Chase. We still have a high wind warning officially until 9 p.m. And here are the current winds. So this is what's being recorded right now or reported right now. In the white, that's the sustained winds. The yellow numbers are indicating wind gusts. So we're still seeing at this point up to about 50+ mile-per-hour gusts. Look at the temperature difference. We have 70s for some spots. Look at Kenner. It's just dropped from the middle 70s into the 62-degree range. And then Hammond is at 53. And we have 50s out toward Baton Rouge and Morgan City. Thibodaux saying 58. So this is going to be a big temperature change as we move into tonight. And this big, strong system with that signature comma kind of look for one of these big potent storm systems across the U.S. that is continuing off to the east. And we are getting that front now really a bit farther to the east with that cooler air and warmer air that moved in earlier today and helping to fuel some of that energy for that line of storms. Tonight, it will continue windy, not quite as gusty, though. North of the lake, lows will be around 50. South of the lake, about 54. So you're waking up to a kind of cool start on your Ash Wednesday. And then highs will be around 67. The rain should be finished by tonight after the line moves through. Maybe just the slightest chance for a little leftover sprinkle or two. And tomorrow, cooler with those winds from the west up to about 20 miles per hour. And tomorrow, I'm happy to say it starts a spell of some pretty comfortable and tranquil weather warming up by Friday. We have another system on Saturday. That one has a decent chance of just some showers, it looks like, with a breeze. And then it looks cool and mostly sunny to partly cloudy for Barcus at this point, which got rescheduled for Sunday.